Hey, welcome to our Wednesday afternoon live. And as you are joining, please let me know that you are here. And um, so I can say hello. You say hello to me, and I know you're here. So I've been gone for a couple weeks doing my lives, and I'm glad to be back. And today I want to talk to you about what can you accomplish in the next 90 days. Um, so that's going to be my topic for today. So as you're joining me, please put in the chat, what do you think you can accomplish in the next 90 days? So we're in October, and I've created a post yesterday about October, and I love the fall season because, it's cooler temperatures. We can put on our sweaters and snuggle up in a blanket, which I love, but I don't look forward to what's coming next, which is winter. So I'm glad to be in a season where I can grab a latte and sit and, prepare for my future for my business. So in the next 90 days, what do you think you can accomplish? And one of those things should be preparing for the upcoming new year. But in the next 90 days, what can you focus on or gain clarity in so that you are prepared for what's coming in the future? Because we're in October, it's the last quarter of the year, and you want to be reflecting back on what you already accomplished for 2019, seeing where you can make some tweaks and looking at what your plan was for the year and comparing where you are now and what do you need to do to finish up 2019 strong in the next 90 days. So if you have fallen short on your income goals, what can you do to make that up in the next 90 days? Because it's not over yet. It's not over yet. And we can also plan for what's coming up in the new quarter or the new year. So let's just talk a little bit about what you should be looking at and what you should be planning for if you don't know. So as the CEO of your business, you are the one that gives your business direction. And if you are always in the mode of client work all the time, and you never set aside time to prepare your business for what you want it to become in the future, then you need to start to restructure your days or your weeks within your business. So you have time to set aside to work on your business. And this is where planning comes in, is when you're working on your business versus working in your business with your clients. So when you're when you're in client mode, you're trying to deliver the best service you can have for your clients in client mode. But when do you actually set aside time to work on your business, which is the time where you're planning for the future and also reviewing where you've been? So when are you doing that? The concept was not very prevalent to me when, I was doing my service-based business. I was always working on client work, and I was always making sure that my clients were happy with the service that I was providing, and I was getting them the results that they actually hired me to help them get. But for whatever reason, I never realized that I, as the CEO of the business, had to set aside time to actually work on my business. So I want you to start thinking about that and doing that and setting aside time within your week or your month so that you can actually have quiet time to sit and work on your business. So some of you may be thinking, what does working on my business mean? So I would like to start with working on your business Because I'm a numbers person, you need to know where your income is coming from, like what service lines are actually driving the income of your business, and looking at where your profit margins are. So I like to start there. And from there, you can develop what you want your business to look like in the future. So if you are analyzing your numbers and you're looking at, okay, these are the places where my income is coming from, but do I like doing that work? Does that bring me joy? Or is it just for clients? So I like to start there. And then from there, working on your business is more like strategically, where do I want to take my business from here? So thinking about what new service offerings I can offer clients, or maybe I want to make a shift in my business. But if you're never working on the business, you don't even know that you want to make those shifts. So setting aside that quality time that you can have just to think about you and your business and where you want to take it is so vitally important. So if you're spending 90% of your time in a week working on client work, and you're probably spending the other time managing the admin part of your business, carve out 4, 5, 6 hours to actually work on your business so you can become intentional. And that's how you're going to make those next 90 days actually happen for you. So when you're taking the time to spend on your business and setting the goals that you want to reach in the next 90 days, you are now becoming intentional about what you're doing. And that's actually going to drive your business to grow in the area that you want it to grow in. So the first time I decided that I was going to do this is I started setting aside a day. So normally I would work on client work 5 days a week, but was I really efficient in those 5 days that I was working on client work? So I decided to shrink my work week to 4 days. I only work on client work for 4 days, and I set aside 1 day to work on my business. And when I started to do that, I really started seeing my business hit the goals that I had set for it. So setting aside that time really helps you do that. That way, when you're in your client work in the other 4 days of the week, you are actually more efficient in those days. So make those days more efficient so that you can have the time available to work on your business. The other thing I like to talk about is CFO days. And if you are in the Empowered Lady Boss group, I'm going to be training in that group on what a CFO day is. And CFO stands for Chief Financial Officer, because that's what you are in your business. You are the head honcho of the finances for your business. And I'm going to train a little bit on what you should be doing in those CFO days. So the Chief Financial Officer position is your position as the owner of the business, but you may delegate tasks to someone else. So like my core business is accounting and bookkeeping. You may delegate core tasks to a contractor like me to handle, but as the CFO of your business, you still have some responsibilities. So we're going to talk about that over in the Empowered Lady Boss group, and I will put a link in this post so that you can join the Empowered Lady Boss group if that's something you want to do. But those CFO days are quite important for your business to review your numbers. And then also you want to reflect back on where you've been in your business. Like, how much income have you brought in? How much are your expenses? Are you operating your business profitably? Are you hiring contractors? Do you have that paperwork? things like that. So where you want to go from here as we are marking down to the end of 2019 is, do you have everything in place that you need to reach those goals that you may have set in January? And now is the time to take a look at that and take a look at where you were. Is your plan still working for you, or do you need to revamp it and get ready to do something different for the next 90 days so that you finish the year strong and start the new year strong? So it's kind of a catch-22 in this last quarter of the month, because not only are you reviewing where you've been and planning, but you are also planning for your future as well. So I want you to set aside some time in order to do that and create that CFO day or that CEO day that you need in your business every week, so that you are staying on task and you are actually accomplishing the goals that you set for your business. So tell me in the comments below, what are you doing now in order to review or to prepare for the future? So I'm doing some things. You're going to hear about some things coming up in the future that we'll be launching for Mitchell Consulting. And if you have any questions or you just feel like you need help in that area, reach out to me, because this is what I do. This is what I do for businesses, and this is what I do for myself. So put in the comments below. Let me know. I really like for people to comment back. You tell me all the time that you're listening, but I want to see you actually engaging and asking me questions, because I really want to answer them. So I hope this has been good for you. If you've liked it, please share it with a friend. Let them know what we're doing over here on Mitchell Consulting, because we really, truly want to help businesses grow and be profitable. So until next week, thanks, and I will see you soon.